Hello, everyone, and welcome to another great episode of the Gridiron Glory here with Will and Tad. Today, we'll be talking about an exciting AFC matchup between the New York Jets and the Jacksonville Jaguars. In Jacksonville, with the Jets coming away with the 32-25 victory.
32
In
teams.
quite a football game. Aaron Rodgers was the Aaron Rodgers to Devontae Adams connection that fans have been seeing for quite a long time. It was in its vintage form in this football game, not something we've seen a lot this year, but a great beacon to the pass there with Rodgers, 16 of 30, 289 yards, the three touchdowns, and Adams going nine catches for 198 yards and the two touchdowns, including a 71-yard reception in the game. Mr. Wickard, I'd have to ask, based on all the history they've had together, Devontae Adams, Aaron Rodgers, where would you rank this quarterback wide receiver duo amongst those in NFL history?
Tad, I love that question because there's quite a few quarterback wide receiver duos. Obviously, you got guys like Montana and Rice,
Mhm.
Peyton Manning, DT, um, um, Andy Dalton, AJ Brown. I mean, there's a few I can name off, but yeah, when it comes to Aaron Rodgers and Devontae Adams, I mean, they're seasoned veterans, if nothing else at this. I mean, this is not their first rodeo, first time doing
Sure,
this. And quite frankly, you'll love to see it. You'll love
you
to see
do.
it from Devontae Adams. You just do. You love to see it. Especially if you watched the receiver documentary on Netflix in the preseason, given everything where you were able to maybe truly empathize with Devontae Adams and with a lot of frustrations that he's been through in his career. And yes, when we're talking about Devontae Adams from his perspective of his NFL career, yeah, he came to the Jets hoping to be on a winning football team, but now here we
Mhm.
are 4-10. But hey, a glimmer in his chaotic career thus far.
A glimmer there, and I mean, they get the win, and I mean, we know they're not going to go very far this season with the season they're having, but I mean, it's good to see them still out there competing, doing what they can. And at this point, you could probably say the same thing for Jacksonville. I mean, Mac Jones went out there and did what he could, threw for 294 yards, two touchdowns, two picks. So he's out there competing. Brian Thomas Jr., a big game, 10 catches, 105 yards, two touchdowns for the rookie out of LSU, a big game there. And I am curious where you'd rank him amongst rookie wide receivers.
Definitely a top 10 rookie wide receiver from what he's been able to exude, what he's been able to display.
Sure.
I mean, maybe not as flashy as his LSU teammate Malik Neighbors, but he goes out there and I mean, Dad, he does his job. He shows up every week. He goes out there on that football field and he does his job.
He certainly does. They also had another big day from a young receiver, Brenton Strange, the tight end out of Penn State, who had his 11 receptions and 73 yards. So some young receivers showing up big there for Jacksonville. But in the end, it was the Jets that came out on top. Just great plays, great effort by Adams. The defense, they didn't get a whole ton of stops, but they got the big stops when they needed it. So the New York Jets get their fourth win.
Shout out to Josh Allen, who got a tackle in this game for the Jaguars.
Yes, the big play there by Josh Hines Allen there, making the big play there.
Josh Allen, yeah, Josh Allen, the defensive player, the defensive Josh Allen in the NFL.
The defensive Josh Allen. Also, Sauce Gardner, he got his
Yeah,
first
Sauce Gardner
interception of the year.
interception, Dad. You love to see it. You love to see it from Sauce Gardner, who, like you said, has had a quietly disappointing year, but
Yeah.
you
I
you,
mean,
you like to see that big
the
play by
Jets
Sauce Gardner.
defense, I mean, they are not what anyone thought they would be this year, but in the end, I mean, they made some plays today against Jacksonville, so they get a win.
Yeah, they get a win. They get the job done. They go on the road. I mean, this is a franchise that, I mean, obviously not as bad as their New York counterparts, the Giants. But hey, like they're to me, it's like I have a little bit more hope in the Jets than I do the Giants at this point. And that's saying something given the fact that the New York Jets are on one of the longest playoff droughts in not just the NFL, but in all of professional sports right now, Ted.
Right now, I don't have a whole ton of hope in either of the teams, but I mean they're gonna go out there and do what they can. Looking at the Jets, they'll be playing the LA Rams next week. And looking at the Jaguars, they will be taking on their next opponent, and that would be your Las Vegas Raiders, one of the teams Will likes to talk about the most. They'll be in Las Vegas, a 325 game, so another big matchup there.
A big matchup there. Devontae Adams going on the road to his former team. So you got to figure.
Sorry, no, that's Jacksonville. That's Jacksonville playing the Raiders.
Oh, okay.
My bad there. But yeah, that's what we have today, unless you had any other takes, Mr. Wickert.
Yeah, Jets playing the Rams, and then the other game was Jags playing the Raiders. So yeah, Tad, when it comes to that Jags Raiders game, a battle for draft picks.
Yeah, pretty much that's what it boils down to at this point.
Like obviously both of these teams, they're going to come out and you want the players are going to try their hardest to win. But really, this overall in the grand scheme of things, Tad, this isn't a game you want to win for the future of your franchises.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely some vibes there. So thank you all for watching. Please continue to like, subscribe, and follow the Gridiron Glory as we continue to tell the story of the NFL season. Thanks for watching.